Hello.
How's it going today?
It's going good. It's a crappy day. It's rainy. Crappy.
It is rainy. It's rainy and yucky outside, and it makes me sad because I want it to be summer already.
Yeah, but it's going to be 60, 70 degrees next week. So if we can just get through these next few days, we'll be good to go.
Ooh, what are we going to do next week? We got to do something fun.
I don't know. Probably, hang out with some friends or so-called friends or wannabe friends or pretend friends.
Ooh, how you say it? Why are you saying it like that, SJ?
I don't know. Just, summertime's coming. Time to kick it with your friends.
Okay. All right. I agree. What kind of friends do you like to kick it with in the summer? Because I got, friends that I just party with.
What do you mean, just party?
We just go out to do things together. We don't just, we're not everyday friends.
So you got party friends?
Yeah. Where I just go to parties with them. Or, fundraisers and stuff.
Do you really still go to parties at your age?
Yeah.
Really?
I do.
What kind of party do you do at your age?
I don't know, dinner parties. They have dinner parties.
Oh, so you're talking about sitting together at a round table?
Yeah,
and,
couples just chilling, talking, hanging out, eating.
And
food.
you call that a party?
At my age, yeah, it's a party.
Okay, well that's not a party.
Well, then what is it?
I don't know what you call that.
It's called a dinner party.
It's called old age.
Old age? It is because what? I'm not going to Ragers and going. I don't know. I'm in bed by 8 o'clock.
Okay, so you're going to a round table to go have drinks. Are we talking about drinks?
Yeah, they usually drink. I don't drink, so.
Okay, so we're having a few drinks at a round table to talk about what?
The weather, politics, what we've been up to.
So you put these in a classification of what?
What? The people?
Yeah. So these your friends?
These are my
summertime friends?
These are my party friends.
Party friends. Okay. 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 So do you got any real friends? Down friends? That's,
Ride or die?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So everybody has different levels, different degrees of friends, right?
Yeah, I absolutely believe that there's different degrees to friends because you got acquaintance friends, you have work friends, you have neighborhood friends. I'm trying to think. You got to put me on the spot like that. And then you got everyday friends,
best friends.
Best friends. We everyday friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a best friend that I've had for years and years and years. She lives in Cincinnati. So she's a best friend. She's ride or die, but we don't see each other every day. So we ain't everyday friends.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. My granny told me when I was really little, she said that you'll be lucky in life to get a best friend. One.
Okay.
She said, but you won't know who that is until you're my age. And she was 70.
Aw. That's true, though, because people come and go out of your life all the time. And if you don't have somebody that's a friend that is supporting you positively and just being the best person ever, then they really ain't your friend.
No, not at all. That's people come for a reason, a season, or a lifetime.
Yeah.
But it takes a lifetime to figure out if they're there for a lifetime.
This is true. My grandma and her best friend, we always called her Aunt Sally.
Mm-hmm.
They were two ride or dies. Up until the end of my grandma's life, she was there every day.
Really?
They'd sit and drink coffee and gossip about what's going on in their lives. Yeah, it was sweet.
Yeah. See, now my mom, she had her best friend too. Her name was Georgie. And she was her best friend ever since she was, little girl all the way through school, all the way up until the day my mom passed away.
Okay.
Yeah. But, friends though, sometimes it's overrated.
Because they're needy?
Yeah. Yeah. Or, it's just expectations is probably the word I'd want to say.
Okay. Well, I need more detail.
Well, sometimes, being able to be present in someone's life, they have expectations out of you.
Yeah, but that's what best friends don't have expectations.
No, best friends do not.
They take you for who you are, and they just appreciate you, and that's what makes a best friend.
But sometimes best friends can have expectations.
No. No, I disagree. I'm like, yeah, you
Sometimes
can
they
have
do.
like, yeah, I want you to like answer my calls or call me back, kind of
Expectations.
things. I guess that's expectations.
Mm-hmm.
But if you don't, like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
I'm too chill for that.
But bonding though, like it's hard to find like a friend to bond with that really does have your back because like when you got a person you say that's my best friend and blah blah blah. So then you confide in them and then you say, "Hey, let me tell you a secret." And then you tell them and then cuz you trust them with that and then they go and they repeat it to somebody else.
And that's not right. That's not a friend.
No.
No, and
And
that's
then
devastating when that happens. Though.
yeah. And then or you have these what do they call them frenemies?
Frenemies.
Frenemies, yeah. So
Yeah.
like you think like they manipulate you. So then you think that they're your friend and then you think like, "Oh, okay." And then you feel comfortable, you feel safe, and then you come to find out that this person really isn't and wasn't my friend and here they've been talking about me and then being nice to my face. I mean, friends sometimes friends is overrated.
I agree. I agree because it's hard, and I think a friend breakup is worse than like a boyfriend or girlfriend breakup.
It is. It is.
It's devastating. I've had that situation happen before, and it hurts worse than a boyfriend or girlfriend or a spouse or a partner.
Yeah.
For sure, because you confide in this person, you rely on this person, and then usually somebody in that friendship is doing something wrong or they betrayed you, and that's the ultimate betrayal.
Well, here's the sad truth though is that people hurt people. Period. People will always hurt people.
I guess that's true.
But it's just you as a person has to figure out what hurt that you want to accept. So
Yeah.
even in a relationship, a friendship, whatever, you're going to get hurt because people are not perfect. They're going to make mistakes.
Yeah.
I've made mistakes throughout my friendships and I've had to apologize many of times. Accountability is always very important. But sometimes you get controlling friends too, though, that try to control you, tell you what to do. And then if you don't do what they tell you to do, then.
And that's not fair because as a friend, you don't have the power to force somebody to do anything.
No. And it goes back to the whole expectation where they expect you and they try to control you to do things that they want you to do.
So I don't think that's a friend.
No. But you know what? My husband tells me that that he's my best friend.
I think that I saw a meme on the Facebook that said that the marriages that last is not because of love, but because they're best friends.
Mm-hmm. Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, my husband tells me all the time that he's my best friend.
You're his best friend, but I'm your best friend.
Yeah. We best. Yeah. But yeah, so and I look at it like that too, like, because my husband, you get married and that's who you're going to spend the rest of your life with. And through the good, the bad, the ugly, you got to apologize when you're wrong. You got to take accountability, I mean, and it's just, it's a relationship. I mean, so it's more than a marriage. It's a friendship. It's a, companion.
Yeah. I absolutely agree.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
It's someone that, accepts all of your flaws and, everything about you.
How corny.
It is.
It is corny, but it's true.
It is true. But then you have them fake, I almost cussed on the radio. Lord Jesus. But then you have those, the fake people that just come around and they just, they're just so fake and,
Oh, yeah, there is fake people that you think are your friend. You think that they want to be your friend, and then they just ghost you, or they do something behind your back.
Or they use you. They use you for a reason, like to get, so, everybody's in, point A trying to get to point B. So they'll, they'll use you just to get further in life. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, but that's not fair. I don't like that.
No. And it's hard. I mean, like, it just goes all the way back to, like my granny said to me that, it's going to take you a lifetime to figure out who is your best friends. Who are these people?
Yeah.
But you got to put the work in. You just don't wake up one day and all of a sudden say, hey, this is my best friend. I mean, you can feel that, but you got to be, willing to put the work in. So if you take that titlement,
Yeah.
you can't judge each other. You can't judge them and say, hey, well, or to let alone think that you.
No, because when you find that person that's supposed to be like your best friend, it's because you accept them and all their flaws, and you can still enjoy being around them.
And you earn them. Like, you got to earn that friend. You got to literally, put the work in, and you got to earn them, because it just, and there's going to be tears shed. There's going to be emotional times. There's going to be some hurt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's take a break real quick, and we'll come back. We're going to have our local weather and a few commercials, and we'll be right back. What's up? So we talked about the weather. We're talking about friends, and friends that are like betray you or do something wrong. And I think that's important to talk about. Because like I said, it's a friend breakup is hard. It's worse than a relationship breakup, and it's just really not fair. Have you ever been ghosted by a friend?
What do you mean by ghosted?
Ghosted is when they just stop talking to you and stops answering your text messages, your phone calls, maybe even block you on everything.
No. No.
I had one friend do that to me.
Maybe I have. I don't know. I gotta sit and really think about it.
Yeah. It was like a gut punch when they did that. Because you're like, whatever. I put all this time and effort into you.
Yeah.
Why you gotta be like that?
Right. So, but I think, though, that if someone, I think blocking is bull crap. Almost said it. But I think it's bull crap. I mean, if you don't got the nerve to tell your friend, hey, you know what? I need a break. I don't want to be friends anymore. Whatever. Or say, you hurt me. I'm not going to entertain this. But you go to some childish but crap.
Yeah.
And block someone. That's just, I don't believe in that.
Yeah, because it's not fair. I think in any relationship, whether it's friendship, work relationship, anything, you should be able to communicate with people. And somebody said when they were blocking that, oh, well, I don't owe them anything. Well, then you shouldn't have a relationship with them at all. If you don't owe them anything, you owe somebody if you're everyday friends and then you just disappear.
Well, I think actions always show character. I'm a big firm believer in that. So when people do like talk and they'll be like, "Oh my God, I blocked so and so," and I'm like, "You big bad, ain't you?" So, it's like, you tough. You blocked them, yeah. So I think that it just shows what kind of person that they are. You know, there's a lot of quitters in today's world. People just quit. I mean, they quit their jobs, they quit their relationships, they quit friendships, and they just take the easy way out. I mean, I think a lot of it's just, social media plays a role in that too.
Yeah, because we're living in a swipe culture.
Yeah.
It's definitely a swipe culture.
Yeah, and it's like, so people just don't want to put the work in no more because they're like, oh, there'll be another person. Oh, there'll be another one. No, all the way until they're 65, 75 years old, and they wake up and they're completely alone because you don't know how to work social media no more. Yeah, who you gonna be sipping tea with at the tea table?
Exactly, playing euchre with around on a Friday night.
And then you ain't got no memories, just the people at the nursing home that you're gonna be talking with about yesterday's lunch because that's all you got.
Yeah,
because you ain't put the work in nowhere.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I guess it's important.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm gonna be old, I want to take my friends with me to the nursing home, and they can be like, remember that one time back in 2005, you had me madder than HE double hockey sticks, and yep, and I was gonna kick your ASSS. Yeah.
I still don't think you could spell out curse words.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
So, but that's who I want to be at the nursing home with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I do too.
And I can go in there, sit down, and talk about all my mistakes and everything I did with my friends. Be like, "Yep, I messed that one up, didn't I?" Not complete strangers, and they'd be like, well, "I don't even know who you are.
Yeah.
You got dementia."
Dementia?
Yeah.
What did you just say? Dementia?
I said dementia.
Dementia. Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah. So, yeah.
All right. Well, I think this has been TTBS this week.
Yeah.
I do want to mention that we will be switching to podcast form in 2 weeks, and so we will give you more information on that next week. So that'll be exciting. Are you excited, SJ?
Oh, I am.
All right. This has been TTBS, and you're listening to Hits 105.5. We'll be right back after this.